where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the South Florida Bowl, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bulls offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense takes matters into their own hands.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Off play action on first down. He's going to go for a big one. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks in the back end. He's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Offense getting set for first down. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. He's looking to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
It is hard to get sacks on screens. I mean, the offensive linemen stay with you for a little bit. Defensive linemen squirt through. A lot of times they read the screen and backpedal. Not on this one. They got through, got to the quarterback, got him on the ground. Not good execution by the offense, but it still counts as a sack.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bulls want to move quickly. Off play action. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Bulls decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looking for a block. It's Adams. Makes a move. Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeps it on the bootleg. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. It's Milroe. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They'll run it. It's Young. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. The play action fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Fires to the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the upright. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little farther. Putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. On the run, still looking. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Bulls in the hurry up.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do I do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Brown wants to pass. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down and distances. 3rd downs, having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Here comes the hurry up. On the run, it's Keith. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Offense, quick tempo. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They move the tight end all over. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? On the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. The Bulls moving quickly to the line. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Line gets set. 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He's at the 10. Touchdown time. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 7 over the Pandas. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off he goes. Inside the 30. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Got his man on the right. They get him down after he makes the catch. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Bulls are on the move. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on 2nd second and goal. On the ground. Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, after talking to him this week, I know this guy was excited to build off the momentum from last week when he scored 2 touchdowns. You could just see him here close to the end zone. He's trying to snip his way in. He's so good at finding the creases when they get down tight to the goal.
The give. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line. Tried to push his way in, but not quite enough on 4th and goal. Fast motion from the offense. A designed run for the quarterback. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Hand off from the shotgun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Brown wants to pass. And they got him for the sack.
And a great job on the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Haynes. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. On the move. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the 1st. It's a fumble. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They're trying to get to it. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
The run from the shotgun. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Brown will throw it. They're bringing heat. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
The Bulls will send out the punt unit. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep running. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. He leaves it with his back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Wall. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Running back goes in motion. A little release to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Alabama will get the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Leaves it with the back. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. To the air, it's Milroe. Looking left. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a 2nd field goal, this one a 37-yarder. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Bulls will hustle to the line. Got his man quickly. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Bulls are marching down the field. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. And the Bulls will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Got it behind the line. It's long. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
That's a real good-looking throw-in. I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
Gonna run it. It's Haynes. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go to the draw. He breaks a tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Coming after it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be.
Got a lot of running room. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Going up top on first down. Buys a little extra time. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Brown wants to pass. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And the Bulls with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback now breaking the field. Bulls his way forward. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. It's caught downfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Just drives it between the uprights. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
The Bulls will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though.
He's loose. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Touchdown, Alabama! And the pummeling has started.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. LSU is running away with things right now, and you just know Mike the Tiger is loving this offense today. They're up by 25 over the Pandas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Gonna run it. It's Keith. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Brown will throw it. Looking for a deep man. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown Bulls. Reeled it in and just made the house call. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Looking to throw. He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He'll keep it himself. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes the catch. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. He wants to throw. Escapes the sack. Got it in the middle. It's Williams.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find him.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Line getting set on second down. He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Brown wants to pass. It's caught. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun, they'll try the middle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The offense set for a first down play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on first and goal. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USF. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for room. It's Haynes.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered.
And the ball is picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
He'll throw on third down. Release to the back. Oh, he makes the catch. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense is just killing. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. Brown will throw it, feeling some heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they can't make the connection on third down. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Leaves it with the running back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Prentice. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. It's probably pretty comforting for this offensive coordinator to know as soon as the game's kicked off, I can pretty much pencil in a 100-yard receiving day for this dude.
And I want to be the quarterback. I mean, that guy, it's always open, man zone. I know I'm looking his way because he's going to catch the football. He's going to make big plays for me. So, yeah, I'm not surprised they're going to continue to highlight this guy in the passing game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The inside handoff. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3. Ball's at the 14. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Bulls want to crank the tempo.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. And the timing just a hair off. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got him, and they convert. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Caught in the backfield, it's Simmons. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on third down for this offense. They'll try to get the first through the air. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. The throw. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Dropping back, it's Milroe. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
You can count on one hand how many kickers in college football today can make that kick. That guy's one of them.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Moving away from pressure. Open space at the 25. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from the defensive perspective.
And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Brown wants to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
When I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the route is on.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Coastal Carolina has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 31 over the Astronauts.
Brown will throw it.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
5 receivers across the formation. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Quick strike complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Caught near the sticks. It's Atkins. And he's running in the open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
The defense is not going to be happy about that. On 3rd down, you just let them throw a hitch route and convert the first. We need to do a better job in coverage, and we got to do a much better job tackling.
And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They want that clock to run. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll give it to the back. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. From the 22 on 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. We know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.